Right, so board. Whenever you're ready.
Oh, Danny! I have to leave my phone on set in case I get a call from my mom.
What are you expecting?
From my mom in case she's in trouble.
Right, so boredom levels have hit a new low. We're back doing tier lists, and today we are going to be doing tier lists on Premier League players. It won't all be the one video, so the first episode today is going to be on Premier League goalkeepers. We have got 5 different tiers: world class, great, decent, disappointing, and awful. Now I'm expecting a lot of debate, or maybe not. Maybe the debate and arguing will be saved for later on when we're doing fucking strikers and that. But anyway, right. So first keeper up is Kepa Arrizabalaga.
Straight away, disappointing. World record free for a goalkeeper, and you can't say he's been good.
Yeah.
Disappointing.
Yeah.
Has to be.
Is
he still the world record though?
Yeah, he is. Yeah. I would agree.
How much was it?
70 mil.
Okay, yeah, that's disappointing.
It's pretty disappointing. He was supposed to come in and replace Courtois, and wow, it really
Straight up disappointing.
been talks that he might even be leaving in the summer as well. So yeah, I think that's fair disappointing. Dean Henderson has been.
We've seen him for 1 year and he has been great.
I'd put him in great.
Yeah. He's a young fella.
He's on loan from Man United at the minute. He's at Sheffield United. So I'm saying decent, or not decent, great. Matt Ryan.
He's decent.
Yeah.
He's not bad. He's not awful. I wouldn't say he's disappointing because he wouldn't expect much from him, so I'd say decent.
Yeah. Just are we basing this off just this season, or is it like?
No. Well, see, we can't base Dean Henderson off anymore.
Yeah,
but no, we're not basing everyone off.
It's kind of both in a way, though.
Yeah, depends on how long we've seen him for.
Yeah. Casper Schmeichel.
I'd say great, but borderline world class.
Yeah.
But, you can make another. But I would say great. Sure, you can make another.
And we can, but we won't bother. So yeah, we'll put him in great. Hugo Lloris.
I'd say great.
Would you?
I'd say
not
great.
world class.
I think he's liable to a mistake. Like, he wouldn't be on the same level as 2 keepers that are going to be in the world class tier. Let's be honest.
Who's that?
Martin Dubravka.
Oh yeah.
I'd say he's great.
He's great.
Would you say great or decent?
He's good.
I'd say he's great. Yeah, I'd say it's definitely worse than him. A lot worse than him.
Okay. Right. Gazzaniga.
See, I wouldn't say disappointing because he's not.
But you don't expect an awful lot from him.
No. But I wouldn't say he's decent either. I wouldn't say he's as good as Matt Ryan. Maybe decent.
See, he's been playing a lot this season because Lloris was fucking injured with like a broken arm or something.
Should throw him into decent.
Alisson's world class. There's no debate around that. Tim Krul.
I'd say Tim Krul is great.
He's a safe keeper. Safe.
Yeah, he's a good penalty saver. I think he's a good keeper. He's been a good keeper for a long time, so I'd say great.
Tom Heaton.
I wouldn't go any higher than decent.
He's decent.
Yeah, he's
Good, like he's fine. He's a good Premier League goalkeeper.
he's grand.
Great.
Great is decent.
Yeah, I say he's decent. He's probably no better than decent as well. Fabianski.
On his day, I'd say he's great, but he's not had a great season, so I'm only going to say
He's been injured a lot though, hasn't he?
he has. But when he has played,
They've had to bring-
he's made a few public cock-ups, especially against Liverpool. He dropped 2 in.
Yeah.
He wasn't
But you
back
could
from
you could
injury,
put that
though.
down to the injury though.
He
Yeah.
was only just back from injury.
If there was something between decent and great, I'd put him there. But
I think
we give him the benefit of the doubt. He's usually quite good, so we'd say great.
Aaron Ramsdale. I
I
think
don't
he's
really know a lot about him, to be honest.
Yeah.
He seems to be okay. But I'd say, I wouldn't-
Bournemouth. He's kind of broken into the first team this season after Begovic left. He's not awful, and again, it's kind of similar to what we're saying about Gazzaniga and Ryan. You don't really expect.
I'm looking at some of the ones to come, and I'm going to say they're a lot worse than him. So yeah, throw him in there.
Ben Foster.
He's around a good while.
I think he's pretty sick.
I'd say decent. Like,
I think he's the same as Casper Schmeichel. He's in between great and world
No,
class.
he's
He is.
not.
Yeah, he is.
He is.
between
He's,
great and world class. You mad?
He always plays really well. He always makes
He's been consistently good, but he's also partial to a massive howler as well.
Yeah, I'm thinking of the other fella. I'm not thinking of the same fella. I'm thinking of Fraser Forster.
Yeah, no, I'd say Ben Foster is decent. Fraser
Fraser
was crap.
Forster's worse than Ben Foster.
Is he?
Yeah.
Fraser Forster, I'd put him in decent. Or not Fraser Forster, Ben Foster.
Yeah,
No,
he's
decent.
decent. Now this is gonna be a big one. David De Gea.
I think you have to still put him in world class
Yeah.
because he is still one of the best keepers in the world.
The last like
He's not
12,
been-
18 months for him have been
he's not been
fucking
great.
horrible though.
He's not been great, but I'd say he'd be
He's probably still in that
in the
bracket.
world
Yeah.
class tier. Yeah.
Jordan Pickford.
Can we make a new tier for him? Small arms. I'm going to take liberties here and just say in there.
You wouldn't say disappointing though, because
I always say disappointing.
he's quite
He was hyped up.
He's very much, especially when he was at Sunderland, he was quite hyped up, wasn't he?
Wasn't bad at Sunderland.
Yeah.
But I feel
How much did Everton pay for him though, as well?
I'll go back.
They paid him. They paid for a decent amount for him, I think, didn't it?
So say disappointing.
It's so disappointing for him.
Ederson, we know where he's going. Straight up there. Now here we go. This is the one. Roberto straight in the bin.
Who is he?
He is
I think
probably the worst goalkeeper in Premier League history.
He's gone though. I think they got rid of him in January.
I think they got rid of him.
Who's he play for?
West Ham. He came in when Fabianski got injured, and it got to that stage where he was playing so bad
I thought
that Pellegrini couldn't actually play him anymore.
I thought Minone was going to be in this one. I was looking forward.
Minone?
And that fucking, he's the worst keeper to see.
Almunia.
Them two, Almunia and fucking him, are the worst fucking keepers to ever play in the Premier League.
He is great, yeah. I'd say he's great.
I think he's a lot better than Pickford. He's not. Him or Henderson is the number one at the next Euros.
Yeah.
Or something. Who's this?
Angus Gunn. Disappointing.
Just disappointing.
Yeah.
What did you expect from him?
But his father was one of the best keepers in the world when he played.
And there was a lot of hype built up around him, wasn't there, when he was in like.
His father was one of the best keepers in the world when he played.
He's nearly. I'd say he's on the brink of awful, but I'd put him in disappointing. I think. Adrian.
Okay, he's made a lot of cock
He's
ups
shy.
so far. I wouldn't know. He's not.
He's really
He had a really good start to his time when Alisson got injured that time, and then he made a few cock ups since.
See,
I'd
Van
put
Dijk in
him.
front of him.
I'd put him in here.
Then he's not decent.
He single-handedly got Liverpool knocked out.
And then
Champions League.
he has just made so many mistakes.
Yeah,
Just
but
has.
he's not disappointing because we didn't expect that. He's not awful. He's not Roberto level. He's not.
He's not Roberto, to be fair.
And he's not disappointing because we got him for free. We didn't expect anything out of him.
Yeah, by that logic, I'd say decent is fair. Bernd Leno,
Now this is a tricky one. Is he world class or is he great?
I'd say great. He's not world class. He's made quite a few cock-ups himself.
And what about the last one? Patricio.
Ooh,
class.
I'd nearly say world class as well.
Was he won the Euro, Portugal?
Yeah, that is the goalkeeper tier list. We're going to move on to defenders next. Right, so moving on, we're going on to defenders now. Obviously, there's a lot more of these, so we might end the video after this section of the video. But we've got good, great, decent, average, disappointing, and shit. Quite a large
Can I just
amount.
ask, what age is Hector Bellerin in this first picture?
He looks like he's about 4. Hector Bellerin, then.
I'd say, nah. But I say he's a great defender, no.
I'd say he's decent.
See, the way is for fullbacks, they're not expected to be great defenders anymore. They're expected to be great going forward. And Hector Bellerin is great going forward. But I wouldn't say he's a great defender.
I'd stick him in decent.
Rob Holding.
Oh, he's average, isn't he? Or is he even?
No, he'd be average, I'd say. He's not bad.
Yeah. Kolasinac.
He's improved under, what's his name, Arteta.
Decent?
I'd say I would put him in decent, to be honest. It's not bad.
Socrates.
Same with Socrates. I'd put him in decent.
Yeah, I was kind of expecting a bit more, like, before Arteta came, I probably would have put Socrates in disappointing, because I was expecting a lot off him, you know, when he first arrived.
He is probably disappointing based on what his reputation was, but I mean, he's not that bad. I feel bad putting him in there. Like, he's not been that bad. Like,
Nathan Ake.
I would say Nathan Ake is great.
Yeah, I would too.
It's really, he should be at a better team.
Should be at Chelsea.
Lewis Dunk. I'd say decent.
Decent,
I
yeah.
wouldn't go any higher than that. And you know what? I don't think they have Shane Duffy for some reason. Why is Shane Duffy not there? Because he would be in God tier. Matt Lowton.
He's
Scored a banging goal, yeah.
He's average.
he scored a banging goal for Villa a few years ago. That's all that's holding to him at the
Ben
minute.
Mee.
Ben Mee.
He started off really bad years ago when they first came up, but he's actually not bad.
Ben Mee is decent.
I'd say decent, yeah. Tarkovsky.
As is Tarkovsky, I think.
Charlie Taylor.
He's a very good left back. I'm a big fan of him.
So I put him in decent as well.
Yeah.
Marcus Alonso.
No, this is a problem.
See, would you go as far as disappointing?
No, I
Nah, he
wouldn't.
wouldn't be disappointed.
I wouldn't.
Because he had a really, really
Because
good season.
He's
one
really,
year.
but when he arrived to Chelsea, he was a Sunderland reject.
Yeah, he was, to be fair.
But do you think he set the bar a little bit too high for himself after his first season, and he's been
No,
pretty disappointing since?
because after his first season, he ended up playing as soon as when Conte got sacked, he went back to playing as a left back, and that's when he got exposed for being a shit defender. But as a left wing back, even under times under Lampard this season, when he has played as a left wing back, he's been very good. It's been his best performances.
So would you say decent or
I'd
average?
Say decent, based on if you're playing him left wing back.
Yeah, I think decent.
That's Piliqueta.
Great.
I'd say great at
He has
his
been
best.
great.
At his best, he's great.
Christensen.
Ooh,
A lot of Chelsea fans love Christensen. You know, I'm a little bit disappointed with Christensen.
it's one of them too, isn't
I
it?
think he's disappointing.
I'd say disappointing. He's a bit weak for me.
He is shit.
Yeah, David Luiz.
I don't know what to make of David Luiz.
I still
Sometimes.
we've been watching David Luiz for years, and I still don't know what to make of the cunt.
Sometimes he's really, really good, and then sometimes he's just David Luiz.
Yeah, I know.
I can make him decent then. But he's probably slightly above decent though.
He's certainly not great.
Stick him in decent. Yeah. Emerson. No, I loved Emerson for a while.
You bigged him up big time.
I did love him for a while, and then he just had a dip. Do you know what it was? As soon as I made that my top 5 favorite Chelsea players right now video, he just ended up playing shit after that. I'd say average. Tony.
I think he's good. I would say great.
I like Tony. Yeah.
I would say great because I think if he had a really good centre back beside him, I think
Does he not do well for?
he'd be really, really good.
So he plays start for Germany, isn't
Who is this?
Zuma.
I've heard Zuma.
In an Everton jersey.
I'd say bang average to be honest.
No, I like Zuma. I put Zuma in decent.
Oh, I think he's average. I think I could actually nearly say he's disappointing because he was bigged up as a young player. He was really, really bigged up as a young
he?
player.
He can be very good and he can be very bad. Though.
So what are you saying?
I would say decent.
I'd probably say decent.
Would you? I've been overruled, but I don't agree.
Sacco.
He looked really good at Liverpool.
He didn't really look very good.
I mean, he played kind of well, but he didn't look good when he was playing.
Okay, he
looked like he wasn't in
looked
control.
like he didn't know what he was doing, but he never. I don't remember him ever like blaming him for things like. He was always probably our best defender when he was there.
Yeah.
It's 'cause he was a bit longer.
Yeah, but he was still. But he's not been. He's not pulled up any trees at Crystal Palace. I thought he would be really good at Crystal Palace because I thought it was a bit harsh to get rid of him from Liverpool at that time.
Disappointing.
He has been disappointing. So if you think
I would say since I've been disappointed with him since leaving Liverpool and Arnold. I think he's decent.
Yeah,
I think he's quite good to be fair.
he's a solid one. Luca Digne.
I'd say he's great.
Yeah, he probably would be. Michael Keane is bang average. He's bang average.
He's shit. No, he's shit. He's shit.
He's shit. Yeah, he's
shit.
bad.
Fair enough.
He's terrible.
He's bad.
Fair enough. I mean, I'm not losing any sleep over Michael Keane being in the shit tier. And
I don't want any arguments. No arguments. He's there for a reason. All agreed? Yes. Yes.
Not really.
Yes. Yes. Okay. Who's that?
Dominant boy.
Is that Ben Chilwell?
That looks like Ben Chilwell, yeah.
It
But look at the
is.
picture of Harry Maguire.
It's Leicester. It's Leicester.
Look at the picture of Harry Maguire
Danny's
beside him.
Leicester, so
It's
I'd say
Ben Chilwell,
Ben
isn't it?
Chilwell, yeah.
So probably great, would you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Harry Maguire.
Disappointing, maybe.
I don't,
Decent. He's decent.
But he's had a
decent.
good season. He's had a good season.
Yeah.
80 million though.
80 million, yes.
I think he's decent.
I think similar to Tony, he could be great with a really good defender beside him.
I wouldn't put him as high as Tony though.
No, I wouldn't. I'd put him in decent. But I think he was a solid signing.
Carlo Pereira,
Great.
I'd say great.
Yeah,
Based on what I've seen of him.
he's very
Was he
good.
there 2 years now and he's done really well?
Yeah. Andy Robertson's a god tier left back.
Yeah.
Trent.
I think you have to look at it. Is there a better right back than him in the world?
Kimmich, maybe. As a defender, he is.
As a defender, but like I said,
Job.
how do you look at it? Job, what do you know?
It's his job. I think he has to be in great because he's not a very good defender. I know he's probably the best.
He's the best right back in the
He
world.
probably is the best in the world, but I don't think there's that many great right backs in the world at the moment. There's not.
I think it's criminal if you put Robertson a tier higher than him then. 'Cause I think
He's a
they're-
better defender.
I think they're the same.
He's a better defender.
I think Robertson's a better defender, but Trent's better going forward. So they probably cancel each other out.
I think they are enough the same. Like realistically, are you putting anyone else in God tier other than Trent, Van Dijk, and Laporte? Probably not.
Maybe not. That's why it's God tier.
And Seamus Coleman shouldn't be there at first.
Seamus Coleman deserves every bit of that. Liverpool back four, other than whoever the fourth one is, like Matip or whatever, should be in there.
I'd probably say he's got.
Slightly debatable.
He's the best right back in the world right now.
Yeah, Josh, at absolute
I
minimum.
do, yeah.
At absolute minimum, he's borderline.
Yeah. That's
At
what I'm thinking.
absolute
So
minimum.
I think we're probably just better off on
Like he's not in the same tier as Nathan Ake. Is
No,
he?
he's not. And he's not in the same
Nathan Ake
tier.
is sick.
I know, but he's not in the same tier as Tony Rudiger.
No. Kyle Walker. Oh, disappointing.
He hasn't been, though. He hasn't been that disappointing. He hasn't been bad. He hasn't been bad. You just don't like him. You just don't
No,
like
it's
him.
just England think
He's a
he's
naughty
so
boy.
good.
He's a naughty little boy.
Yeah,
Put Kyle Walker in great.
Lindelof.
Disappointing. Disappointing.
He has got better.
He's been disappointing though, since though they did say he was the best defender in the world.
Did they say that?
That was
Can
United
you
fans.
give me a quote on that?
Decent. I wouldn't go any higher than that.
Who's that?
Who's that? Looks like fucking
Luke Shaw.
Fred.
Is that Luke Shaw?
Looks like
Like-
Fred
like
from
a
the
fox here.
Scooby Doo movies.
That is Luke Shaw. Yeah, I'd agree with disappointing.
Yeah.
When he was at Southampton, he was the next big thing. Like
Aaron Wan-Bissaka, he's been decent.
he's.
Is he
I
great?
put
Is he great?
I put
Is
him
he?
in. I
Yes,
put him in
he's
great.
very good
I
defender.
would put him in
I
great.
think he's better than Kyle Walker anyway. So
He's
I-
tenacious.
we'll put him in
He's
there.
fucking brilliant going forward.
I think he'd be better than him.
He'd be better than Kyle Walker, yeah. But he's he's better than Kyle Walker. Like these aren't all on the same tier. They're on the same tier, but they're not all on the same level. Like, if that makes sense. Like there are ones that were better than others, but Jamal Lascelles is a decent defender.
Good leader.
And Matt Ritchie is actually a winger.
Not at least. We have like a tier, not a defender.
He's been playing as a left wing back though, to be fair, and he's been decent enough.
Can we add a tier?
No, don't.
Not a defender. I mean, average
Yeah,
as a defender.
yeah. DeAndre Yedlin's also average, I think.
Average.
He's quick, but he's not.
Is that Aaron's?
I think it's Max Aaron's.
I can't read it.
He's really good.
He is good.
You put him in decent then.
Yeah.
He's the only bright light in
Norwich.
Norwich. Yeah.
No, is this O'Connell?
He hasn't had a bad season, but like
Enda Stevens. Before the season, I would have said bang average, but he's actually looked decent, hasn't he?
I would say, would you say best left back in the league this season?
Debatable, alright.
Like if you were making a PFA team of the season, you'd have Enda Stevens in the team.
Probably.
The only one that'd be near him would be Robertson, but I think based on the season alone, I'd say probably Enda Stevens.
I'm thinking decent. Ryan Bertrand.
Decent. Nearly disappointing because he was bigged
Yeah,
up as
I mean,
a youngster.
And he won the fucking Champions
He
League.
played in the Champions League final. He probably is disappointing, to be fair.
So he was linked with big teams for years, and then all the big teams got left backs, and then he was just kind of left at Southampton.
Is that Valerie?
Could not tell you.
Genipo? I don't know who he is.
Average, whoever it is, it's Southampton. Let's be honest.
Alderweireld. Great.
Great. At its best, not now.
Serge Aurier is...
Back average.
Disappointing.
I'd really say shit, but average.
Yeah, maybe shit.
Not disappointing since he played with PSG. Like, they're not considered good.
Yeah, I think average is giving him too many points. To be honest.
Disappointing. Ben Davies.
Yeah, decent. I wouldn't say any higher than that.
He's solid. Davinson Sanchez is average. But he's bigged up as well, but he's actually shit enough, you know.
Vertonghen at his best is great.
Yeah.
Is that Kyle Walker-Peters?
I think it's
Tanganga.
either Tanganga or Kyle Walker-Peters. Walker-Peters is on loan somewhere this
That's
season.
Tanganga.
It could be Tanganga.
Okay, let's just say it's Tanganga, but it could be Kyle Walker-Peters.
It could be. I don't know.
So if it's Tanganga, I'd say decent. If it's Kyle Walker-Peters, average. We'll say it's Tanganga.
I have no idea who that is.
We'll say it's Tanganga. I'm not sure.
El Mohammadi.
Been knocking around.
He's around for a while.
Average.
He's fine. It's not bad.
Just goes
Tyrone
for our team
Mings.
is in trouble. I respect him because didn't he stand on Jesse Lingard or something like that at some stage?
God tier then.
Neil Taylor.
Bottom tier. We all know why.
He broke Shameen's leg. What a
He should
dick.
be as far away from Seamus Coleman as possible. So therefore,
He actually is at the moment.
that's what I'm saying.
He actually is the furthest away. That is Cathcart.
Is it?
That's Cathcart, yeah.
He's a bit shit though, isn't he?
He's average, yeah.
He's not. He's lower than average. I think he's shit.
Fair enough. Holobas is also shit.
And these are Watford defenders.
Yeah.
Put them all in the bin.
Cabasele, shit.
Cabasele's not been bad this year. I put him in average. He's not been bad, in fairness.
Who's that?
Is that Issa Diop? He's decent. Bennett, decent. Willie Bolly, God tier.
He's actually good.
I'd say decent, yeah.
Connor Cody, I'd say great.
He's been good. He's been really
have
good.
him as decent.
He's been so
I'd
good.
have him as decent.
Him and Willie
Matt
Bolly,
Do-
to be fair, been
him,
really
him
good.
and decent, and Matt Doherty is great.
I'd put Connor Cody in great.
I put, yeah, same.
Well, put the two of them in great then.
Right, so that is the defenders and goalkeepers tier list for the Premier League done. Let us know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you're new, and also stay tuned for next time we'll be doing midfielders and forwards. So, yeah, see you in a bit.